Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video we'll talk about everything that you need to pass the CRTP exam. So if you are a beginner or and thinking to take this course, or either maybe you already taken the course and you are thinking how the exam should be, how the environment is, and how should I prepare, everything we'll cover into this video. And if you have any doubts, anything more that might have missed, just put it into the comment section and I'll be happy to answer those. Okay, so let's dive into the content here without any further delay. Okay, so the first thing what we'll do here, we'll make our objectives clear. So what things we need or how the environment of the exam is, so that we can prepare according to it. So let's head over to the official guidelines what Alter Security provides. The first thing that I will head over directly to here, this section. First, when we'll be practicing in the labs, or maybe you took the course, you are practicing in the labs also, you know that they will provide a tools.zip into your practice labs. So you can use those or extract those tools and use them into your labs and practice whatever you need. But in the exam sections, you will not get those tools. Okay, so you might have downloaded, or they already provide the lab materials, so you can download the tools.zip from there, and you have to upload them manually into the exam environment, so that will not be directly present in the environment. And whatever it is suggested here is definitely correct, because the zip file will be huge and you don't want to waste your time, because you have 25 hours because 24 hours they provided for the exam, and 1 hour extra because they want you to set up the environment. That's why they gave 1 hour extra. Now they already know that you need only 10 to 15 minutes to upload those required tools, but however they are really happy to provide you 1 hour more to upload the tools. Okay, so let's head over into this section. What we need. Now when you practice the labs, you will be getting to know what tools you required. Okay, most you don't need all the tools. You just whatever you need at that time of the of practicing, just use those, and that's all. Like, you don't need anything extra. Cool. Now let's head over to the time management section. I'll let you know how you can upload. If you are using Windows, you can definitely upload through RDP. If you're using Linux, my suggestion is using Linux, because there is one section in Remina. So if you know this software, you will be getting after you started the exam, you will be getting credentials for the VPN, then accessing the machine through RDP, right? So if you RDP to the section through Remina, there is an option in general section in the Remina where you can attach a shared space from your PC to that lab environment. So you can directly connect it just like a normal SMB share or something. So use that and upload the tools directly there. It is much more easier if you're using Linux, and if you're using Windows, then definitely through the RDP. Windows also, maybe you can use this one. I don't know, because I use Linux most of the time, only just to capture videos or to record videos, edit those for entertainment purpose. I use Windows, so Linux is my preferable choice. You can do that too, and it is easier to get the tools directly through there. Now the second thing is the exam lab is 24 hours, that I already told you. They will give 25 hours just to compensate that lab tools copy from here to there. And the second thing you need is this one. They'll provide you 5 target servers, and this does not include the machine that they will give you. So I'll open this section. It will help you to get more. So I'll just zoom in this a little bit. Now this is not that much clear. Okay, right now it's really good. So if I zoom out, oh great. Now they will provide you this student VM. In the lab section also you will get the same, this student VM, and that does not belong to the 5 servers. I'll separate with that. Like, if you leave that machine, you will get extra 5 servers, and all the servers name will be here in the when you start the exam. So you don't have to worry like what servers I need to hack, because they will give you the names of the servers, or they will give you the names of the machines. So whatever you say it, And that's all. So if you are smart enough, you will definitely get, like, after the lab environment, you will get an idea that definitely one domain controller will be there in the parent domain, or one will be there in the domain you are in, right, or domain that the student VM is connected. So two machines definitely get into that. You got the idea of two machines will be there already. So other three machines, that may be differ according to the lab scenario, whatever you are giving exam. Okay, so that is second point. And the third point is this one. If you are using Bloodhound, if you are new to this, or new to this course, if you don't know Bloodhound, no issues. Like, it's a tool, okay, to see the permissions and all in a GUI type of thing. It is a really great tool. So when you practice the lab, you already know that. Okay, so this tool they will be providing in practice lab, like a link type of thing. Okay, so but when you will be there in the exam, uh, you have to set up this thing in your own machine. The best thing to set up is using Docker container. If you open the Bloodhound community, okay, so you'll get an idea. This one, and they have a really great docs how you can install these things. So just head over to the docs, and that's all. Like, you don't need to figure anything extra. Okay, you can find it, or I'll add the link in the description. You can just go here and check how, yeah, this page. So you can directly easily install and use those. Okay, so that's the better idea. So what you need to do, you need to copy the collector from your machine to the lab environment and collect all the Bloodhound things, whatever you need, and then extract and use those in your own machine to check how the permissions and everything is set. Okay, so that's the better process to do that. You will because the machines that will be provided into your exam environment does not have much RAM or something, or much powerful to run these things. Okay, so another thing to note here is, like, when you use Bloodhound, sometimes you may face some problems related to, like, partially ingested the collector logs or something like that. So after collecting the permission sets or something, when you extract those and ingest into the Bloodhound, you will get these errors. So how you can overcome this? Most of the time the errors are because of the version mismatch of the SharpHound or the collector and the Bloodhound. So you can see it here, like this shows you the version of SharpHound is compatible with 5.0 releases of Bloodhound. So from here you will get an idea. When you run the SharpHound, be sure to use the specific version so that it can match with each one of them. Now, how to download the SharpHound, because you will be installing your own Bloodhound, right? So how to get the proper version? The first option is here, they already mentioned, is going to the settings in the Bloodhound and download collectors. So this will show you a page where you can just directly download the collectors. And another option is, like, go to the releases. Like, if you can download from the UI, go to the releases and download it from here. So you can see the version here, and be sure to match the version, because you have to manually match the version if you're downloading it manually, right? So be sure to do it. And don't do it in the exam time, because you don't have that much time. So test it out with the lab environment first, set up everything, check the collectors, get the proper collectors, proper Bloodhound, match those, and if everything works well, then start the exam. So keep it in mind, because you don't want to waste your time inside the exam. So the next thing is this one. And what they want to like let you know is that when you hack into a server or get into access a server, the main objective is to execute some OS commands. Maybe you run a who am I, take a screenshot, attach it into a report. That's all. You don't need to get into the admins of the system, or maybe a local admin or something like that. And that is the one more thing. And another thing is, like, this line, whenever you are making a report or after your exam is over, you need to think why this command worked here. Like, you need to explain why this command worked here. If you used Rubius, if you used meme cards, so why you use those, or maybe you used safety cards. These tools will be provided into their labs. So why you use those commands, that you need to provide into your report. That's the main thing. Now, one more thing is, After you completed your 24 hours exam, another 48 hours starts from it, so that you can make your report. You can make a good report of it, and you can send it to their mail, and the mail is provided directly here, right? So you can use those mail. And another thing is, they suggested a really great doc here, because it really helps you a lot. So another thing is, they already let you know this thing. Okay, they think that 18 hours is enough to get into all that machines, and 6 hours for reporting. This is really important, because when I was giving the exam, I completed, but when I started taking notes and taking the reports, I already took screenshot. Definitely I have taken the screenshot while giving the exam. But when I came to make the report or prepare the report, I found some screenshots that definitely need, or maybe good for the report, that those things I missed. Like while giving the exam, I'm thinking something, right? So I might have forgot to take those screenshots. It happens with everyone. It's not just me. Whenever you will be also giving the exam, you may be doing the same. So this suggestion is really great, because like if you forgot to take some screenshots, you can definitely run the lab again, and then like RDP through the machine again, and then take a screenshot. Don't ever end the lab. Like whenever you complete it, don't just end the exam, okay? Because end exam will definitely destroy your labs, and your only exam will be availed. So don't do that. Whatever time you have, 24 hours, let it run, and start preparing your report. Whatever screenshots you have missed, take it at that time. Okay, and sleep well before starting the exam, because enumeration is the key here. Exploitation, easily you will get it, because they have proper tools, and thanks to the team, they have given a really great tools to start with. And if you are exploiting something, if you know why it will work, and if you know the paths properly, it will easily work. Okay, but finding that vulnerability or the weakness into the system through which you will get in, that will be your challenge. Because exploitation, like, you will get through those tools easily. And one more important thing is, like, the machines that will be provided to you, all the 5 machines, all will be with latest patch and antivirus running on it. Antivirus means that maybe the Defender or something, and that MDI will be there. And in the lab environment also, you'll see the same MDI is there. You can see the alerts if you do something wrong, or in anything aggressive, those things comes into the MDI, right? So it will be properly well explained by Nikhil sir. So you can definitely get through the get everything through the resources, but that will come later. So most of the things are covered here. Okay, and I'll get into how you will prepare now. Okay, so they will provide all the lab, this flag verification thing. I will not open it here, because you'll see all the flags and don't know, maybe it would do the violations. So when you are practicing the labs, definitely complete this one, and you will get an idea how we'll get into the machine. Okay, and I'll get to the notes directly here, that not only me, this guy also prepared. This guy actually started that thing, and then I added and covered something, because maybe some things were missing, or some things I need to format. So those things I added. Okay, and updated this whole notes. I'll share the link in the description. So if you get into the methodology, you'll get an idea of what's happening. Okay, live of the land that I already told you. There's no exploits, no CV, no brute force, nothing. You will get the weakness, you'll directly exploit those weakness. It's not like any web app or something like that. You'll get into some SQL injection, you are pushing through brute force something, nothing will be happening here. Or if you maybe solved any hack the box labs, or maybe try hack me labs, you'll get CVs, and you will get some scripts that will exploit those CVs, right? Those things will not get here. Or maybe you many things, right? Or maybe phishings also, you will not get it here. Here everything we will cover is like some weakness is there, you are entering through the weakness, you are exploiting that weakness, that's all. Like maybe some misconfigurations, maybe some GPU policy misconfiguration, anything can be there in your lab. But keep in mind this thing. And they will not, one more thing is, like, they will not restrict you to any tools. You can use any tools from web. Okay, But my suggestion is, like, you don't need those tools. Whatever they already provided into the labs, that's enough. Like, you don't need all the tools also. And this is one more important thing: the videos that will be provided by them is enough, more than enough to cover into the exam. And this I already told, right? So that's how you'll do it. And how I covered this whole like, me and that guy covered whole this documentation is like, how you get the videos will be also in this series. They will go first with enumeration, a small type of enumeration of the domain, and they'll go into the privilege escalation, and then lateral movement type of thing, persistence. One more thing is persistent. You don't need that much. Okay, if you are studying Hari, and if you have like 30 days of lab, maybe I don't know how many lab items they provide, or maybe 10 days lab left and you want to start it fast, you can leave the videos of this persistent things. Okay, because you need just OS command execution. Okay, you don't need persistence. The lab will be expired after 25 hours, so what will do with persistence? Okay, this section is covered how you learn through the videos. So these things pretty much easy, how you enumerate through the domains. Then you need to definitely the machines that they will be providing you, the student machine that they will be providing with a normal user of the domain, not system admin or something like that. A normal user of the domain. Okay, you have to privilege escalate from that. Okay, so you definitely you need local privilege escalation, then maybe domain privilege escalation, and this cross forest and all, like trusting abusing trust and all. So like we prepared according to that, and this is really very good doc, and I followed each one of them while like giving the exam. We'll get each and every command. You don't need any extra command outside of it. I can guarantee you, like whatever you need, all the commands are here. Okay, if you want to do delegations also, or maybe Kabir roast also, every command is here. Okay, nothing extra command you need to pass the exam. Maybe you had to change some of the values here because these domains and all will be different in the exam lab, but the format or the main command will be same. Like, you don't need any extra commands from there. Okay, so one more thing I found, and that's look funny. So I was scrolling through some of the Reddit post, and I got this line, okay, from this guy. I don't know who is this, but it's really really funny, but also interesting. If you're smart enough, you will get it. So mostly after doing the lab, if you check that comment, you will get it what in exam you have to do. Okay, so I'll not explain that. It's pretty much self-explanatory. And after you give the exam, you'll be laughing enough to get this comment. Okay, great. So that's all. I'll send this all link, or maybe attach all these links in the description. And you don't have to ask me for any resources, because if you're enrolling, they will give you the latest resources. So that's all. And after flag verification, you may be like exploring the labs a little bit to get it more, because this flag verification will follow a certain path, right? But if you want to explore more, like how if you get into a normal attack environment where no paths are provided, how will you go ahead, right? So think in this perspective, not like whatever they taught you in the resources section. You are just following or covering whatever they said. That's fine for the beginners, but after that, let's just think out of your box, like with the lab. Like, if someone give you access to only the student machine, and does not say anything, like anything, no notes or nothing, open box, you are like black box, you are testing, you don't know these machines are there. Think in that perspective. How will you enumerate? How will you get those machines? How will you get into those machines? If you think that way, exam will be definitely easier. And the best way is to first learn all the content, and along with that, when you are learning, complete the flag verification. And after that, don't think about their way, find your own way by using maybe bloodhound, maybe enumerating through the manual process. Like, how will you get into those machines? You remove everything what you have learned in the labs, and then start again like you know nothing. Okay, and enumerate on your own way. then sit for the exam. That will be better, and you will be more prepared into that way. The third thing is, this is most important thing I forgot to tell you, is like, when you are attacking the machine, you will face this problem in the lab also. If some ticket or maybe some attack is not happening, or the tickets are not being injected, just do a k-list and k-list purge. You will see in course also, in the videos also, Nikhil will be doing the same to remove those tickets, because it's the problem of like tickets injection, and it's some Windows related issue. So if that also not happening, restart the VM or restart the lab, not the whole lab, the same, that specific machine you can restart. Mostly it will be a student VM. You just restart that machine, and most probably it should look good and it should look fine. Third thing is, never use or type these commands. What I do in lab also, you will do, Nikhil, the same way. When you see the course content, Nikhil will be doing like, he opened some of the notepad or something, and he will be doing like he already has those. And if he has to like change a value a little bit, maybe I have to change it with ABC, we'll directly do it here, and then he will just copy and we'll paste it directly into the terminal. But that's the smart way to do that, because you will not get any typos. Otherwise, when you see uh, the Ruby's commands and all, you'll get to know like how big these commands are. When you'll go for the tickets, maybe this trust, abuse and all, yeah, you'll get how big these commands are. And you have to change those values also, like these values will be differing in your environment. So if you're typing and getting those things, you'll be literally most of the time will doing typos. So smart way is to like copy, paste it here, change the values, and then paste it in the terminal of the exam environment. In the labs also do the same. That's the easiest thing to do. And if you don't know anything, the last option, if you don't know anything while doing the labs, maybe while understanding the concept, like if you don't know for how it should be done or something, you have LLMs, right? I don't have to say anything more. Just go there, ask for the concepts, why it's happening. If you just Google it, you'll get some blogs, learn those from the blogs, and the end of the thing, you will get a reference section. This is more than enough to get all those concepts you need. Cool. So these things, when I was scrolling, not getting into any concepts, I followed these things, and some of them here is really great docs. Okay, I don't have to say anything. If you just open all the links, you will get most of the links here. Okay, and these, some of them are really great docs. You will learn a lot of from them. Okay, and here we covered only for the CRTP, but some docs are there which covers whole exploitation of Active Directory and all. So you'll get to know more there, like not only just CRTP things, you'll get more extra things that you want to learn there, and that's really great. One more thing that I definitely had to suggest you is like this how to use Discord section, and you'll be joining their Discord, right? And there you will get a CRTP section for you when you enroll, and there you can ask anything, whatever you need. Okay, so that's all. It's easy, just chill, and you don't need to panic that much. Then enumeration is the key. Just keep in mind, finding that vulnerability and exploiting that. Exploitation is easy, finding that vulnerability is hard. So practice more about finding than to exploiting. Great. So we'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.